What's going on, Flickers? Welcome back to a brand new Roblox server video. My name's Kreek, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get $200,000 per hour in Roblox Jailbreak. So obviously, over the past few days, I've made a few videos with Leah, the richest jailbreak player in the world. She's gotten over $500 million an hour. Well, actually, in total, she gets over $200,000 an hour, and you guys have been asking, how in the world does she do that? And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how she does it and how you can do it too for pretty much free. So first off, you're going to need to either be in a VIP server like we are here. Well, this is just me on an alt account, and you're also going to need an alt account. Now, what I've done here is here's my main account, and then I also use the Windows 10 version of Roblox to just make an alt account and join into my VIP server. Now, you can also do this with a friend, or if you have an extra phone or a tablet or something like that, you can create an alt account on there. Basically, you just need to have control of 2 characters on the same server. And this doesn't have to be a VIP server. It can be in a low population server too. Just VIP server is a little bit easier. But what you want to do is you want to get on your alt account, and you want to essentially give your main account a key card, because we're going to need a key card. So I'm going to go ahead, grab a key card. All right, pickpocket again, and it's not giving me one. Okay, there we go. We got a key card. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my alt account here, and I'm going to reset teams. Okay, let's switch teams to prisoner. And then what you want to do with your alt account here is you want to go and park him by the museum, because you're going to need him to get into the museum. Or if you have a friend, then obviously you don't really need to do this step. You have to have 2 people to get into the museum, and this is how we're going to do it. So I'm going to take the alt account here, and I'm just gonna park him right here, just right there next to the dynamite. Done. That's it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the main account, and we're actually going to escape from the prison. All right, so let's go ahead, let's escape the prison on our main account. Now, in order to do this, we're going to need 2 things. Number 1, we're going to need a helicopter. If you don't have the military helicopter, you can just use a police helicopter. Again, you have a key card, so you should be able to get one. If you do have the military helicopter, then use this because it's the fastest. And then our next step before we start robbing stuff and getting that $200,000 an hour is to go and get a jetpack, because we're going to need a jetpack in order to rob the museum without any help. All right, so let's go ahead, let's grab the jetpack, and then we're going to go ahead and get started on our route here. Now, the first part of the route is very simple. Is there a train? And yes, there is a train. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to rob the train first. All right, this is the first step. Normally we would go to the museum first, but since there's a train, we're going to go ahead and we're going to rob the train here. Now, keep track of where you left your You have got to be kidding me right now. Okay, luckily we spawned right here. That was the worst luck ever, dude. As I was saying, keep track of where you leave your helicopter, because you're going to need to go back to it. So luckily, or hopefully we can do that. We're just going to go ahead and rob the train real quick. And while we're robbing the train real quick and waiting for this money to go in, I do want to tell you guys about today's sponsor. So this video is sponsored by Fine Microphones. And Fine sells a bunch of really high quality, high production value microphones that are still cheap, and you can use them in your YouTube videos. This specific one right here, the K669, even comes with a desk mount that you can attach to your desk, a shock mount to keep your audio sounding nice, and a little pop filter to make sure that there's no pops on your microphone or in your videos. So go check out this microphone, get it for yourself. Link is in the description. So huge shout out to Fifen for, giving me this awesome microphone and sponsoring this video. But now that we got this money, we're going to go right on back over to our helicopter. We're going to need to get back in there. Now, unfortunately, our helicopter has despawned. We're going to need to get another one, but for right now, we're just going to use a Volt bike and get back over to the museum. Museum is our next step. All right, so now that we're at the museum, this is, well, step 2, but it would be step 1. We're going to go ahead and use our alt account to go ahead and get in here, and this is where the jetpack comes in handy, because what you're going to do, you're going to run right on up here, and you're going to grab 2 of these paintings. Now, if you stand in the middle here, you can't be hurt by the lasers, so I recommend doing that. And then what you're going to do, you're just going to jetpack right on out of the museum, no problem at all. Done. There you go. Just like that, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I'm just going to steal this helicopter since I lost the other one. And then what you're going to do, this is the very important step. All right, you're going to go to the power plant. Okay, you do not rob the power plant until after you rob the museum. That's the big step that a lot of people mess up on, including me. You want to rob the museum, and then you're going to go to the power plant. So we're going to go ahead and hop right on in here. Obviously, with the jetpack, we can just take a shortcut right there like that. We're just going to go ahead and grab this. Now, our bag did disappear from the museum, but that's okay. Our bag disappearing is not a problem. It's still there, even though it doesn't look like it is. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take our helicopter here and we're going to fly right on over to the volcano. And then when we turn both of these in, we're going to get a lot of cash. If I open up my chat here, you're going to see that we got over about $14,000-$15,000 right there in one swoop. Next up, we're going to check, is there a train? There is not a train. I do not see a train here. And obviously, we just robbed the museum and the power plant, so we can't do that. Oh, I do hear a train. I think we have the night train here. So let's go ahead and let's rob the night train here since it is on the board somewhere. Okay, here it is over here. So basically, trains take, you know, importance over anything else. Now, if the train was not here, what we would do is we would rob the bank. Now, unfortunately, because of the train accident at the beginning of the video, I don't have a key card, so I can't do that. But what you would do is you would rob the bank. You would rob the bank instead of, you know, instead of doing nothing. Now, one thing to note is if you collect the train money, all right, and the museum money, if you have both bags at the same time, one will cancel each other out, okay? So what you want to do is to make sure that you turn in the train money before you go and rob the museum again. And there we go. There's another basically $5,000 right there. Now, the question is the museum open? Let's find out. I don't believe it's quite open yet. No, we have 27 seconds. So we're going to go ahead again. We would be robbing the bank right now, but since I lost my key card because of the train glitch accident, we're going to go ahead and actually rob the jewelry store real quick. And then as soon as we rob the jewelry store, we're going to run straight on over to the museum and go collect that cash, because the key to this is robbing the museum as quickly and as much as possible. That's the goal here. That's how you're going to get your 200,000 an hour. All right, so we robbed the jewelry store here. I'm just going to go ahead, drop this off, and then we're going to go right on over to the museum. There's another 6,000, and let's go straight on back to the museum here. There's no train. All right, no train. Good. Let's go to the museum. Again, we're just going to use our alt account real quick. This is literally all the alt account is going to be doing. Or if you have a best friend, well, you can use your best friend for that. Just tell them to stand there and do nothing while you rob everything and get all the money, because, you know, that's what best friends do, right? Go ahead and use the jetpack to get right on out of the museum. And I don't think the power plant, perfect, just open. There we go. Perfect. Let's rob the power plant and, you know, get another, you know, $15,000. I also hear this is a lot easier to do on mobile. Obviously, the richest jailbreak player does normally use mobile. She does sometimes use PC, but normally she is on a phone. So if you do use a phone, you can do this. There is nothing stopping you. There we go. Just like that. We got that. So what we're going to do now, and we actually just got the notification there's a train too. So what we're going to do is we're going to go drop this off, and then we're going to hit up the train. All right. Now, normally we would have the faster military helicopter and we'd be able to catch up to it faster. But, you know, since the glitch at the beginning of the video, again, we have to do it this way. Then we're going to go ahead and turn these in, and we should get, you know, some more money there. Boom, there we go. Another lots of cash. Look at all that cash right there, dude. Look at that. Just in time for the train too. Again, keep in mind where you're dropping your helicopter at. Hopefully you can get back to it in time. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure you pull your parachute here or use your jetpack, because obviously the skydiving thing makes it a little bit difficult here. Go ahead, pull open those vaults, run on in here, collect your cash. Now, if we had the other helicopter, we'd be able to get all of this because we would be a little bit faster. But you know what? Since we don't, we're just gonna take the 3,300 or 3,200, 3,800. There we go. Perfect. And now what we would do is we'd go back to our helicopter and just do the same thing over again. And if the museum's not open, then rob the bank. And if there's no train, then, you know, just that's basically it. That's the route. So yeah, now you guys know how you can get $200,000 per hour easily buy every single car in Jailbreak, no problem. If this video helped you out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's the red button underneath the video. It, you know, it lets you know whenever a new video comes up. And if you want all the latest tips, tricks, guides, tutorials, everything on Roblox Jailbreak, definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. Use star code RealKreek when you're buying your Roblox, your premium, or, you know, anything like that, your blocks club, builders club, whatever Roblox is calling it these days. Hit the like button on the way out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This vehicle's wild, guys. Yeah, use this method, go get some money, buy this vehicle. It's awesome. The brand new Tesla Roadster 2020. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.